Hey everybody, this is Steve, and I'm coming at you almost at the end. It's week 7.5. We're almost there. That's right, the class is almost over. And I just want to talk a little bit about the final, the last part of the schedule, and the end of time. So today, Monday, August 19th, is when we start talking about the final for the class. And the final's actually always been there the whole class. It's the last tab that says final, and you can go take a look at it. Two things about that document and that project. The reason why there's a final in this class is because English 328 plays a part in accrediting secondary school teachers. And I make everybody do the final because even if you're not a secondary school teacher, I think the process of reflecting on what we did through the course this semester is useful and helpful. But that's where this thing came from. I didn't write this document. This is something that came from an accrediting agency, if you will. And for those of you who are doing all that accrediting things, trying to be secondary school teachers, this is the kind of thing that you'll have to learn more about as your program goes on. All the information for the final is there. If you are in the English for Language, Literature, and Writing for Teachers program, either as a major or as a minor, you need to get live text and submit your final to both this space, EMU Online, and also to live text to do both things. And if you have questions about live text, you need to go ask those people that. The one thing I'll guarantee you about the final is there's no way it can hurt your grade. As long as you do the final and as long as it's handed in by the end of time, your final could help your grade, but I won't give you a grade on it that will do anything to hurt your grade. After all, it's worth put it to you this way, you really just need to finish it. There's 1,000 points in the class that's only worth 50. So make sure you finish it. If you don't finish it, then that you might not pass the class because you didn't finish all the major projects, but finish that. Okay, so that's the final, 7.5. We can talk more about that. You need to finish the last post of What is Style Part 2, which hopefully will be different from your first thoughts of style as we began this semester. And that's due by the end of the day today on Monday, August 19th. And any other sorts of things you're going to just kind of wrap up this way. It's these last couple of days. So what I will do between August 19th and August 21st is I'll probably be posting grades for the blog post and for participation, since those are the last two kind of like hanging out there kinds of grades, and I'll post those on EMU Online. Then on August 21st at 5 p.m., we've reached the end of time for the class. And what that means is that you need to hand in your revision essay project no later than 5 p.m. on August 21st. Notice it's not midnight, it's 5 p.m. And the reason for that is because I probably really will start reading and commenting on these things at 5 p.m. on August 21st. Also due then is the final. That's also due on August 21st, 5 p.m., the end of time for the course. And if there's anything else that's outstanding from anybody in the class, that needs to be handed in by then too. One thing about commenting on these last projects, the final and participation and the last writing project, because I'm as interested in you are in just finishing the course, I don't write a lot of end comments or marginal comments or things like that. You're going to mostly just on the revision project and on the final just get a grade from me. If you want to talk more about, how I arrived at the grade or things like that after the class is over, we can sort that out in the fall term. And I'm happy to give you more constructive feedback in the fall term if that's what you want. But right now, what we're just trying to do is just finish. So, okay. So let me just talk briefly about this whole concept of the end of time, which I've said several different times. Okay. And this is really important, especially for an online class like this, since we're not there in person, and we've been doing this all through the computers and stuff like that. This is what I mean. On Wednesday, August 21st at 4:59 p.m., everything is fine. Birds are singing, children are playing. It's still kind of a damp August, which has kind of been a weird August. Everything is great, okay? But on August 21st at 5 p.m.,
Time ceases to exist. We're sucked into a void, a black hole, a nothingness. Ah!
Okay, so this is what I'm getting at. Everything has to be done by 5 p.m. on Wednesday, August 21st. And if you were to say to me, send me an email or something and say to me, Steve, is there any way I can hand in my revision or my final on August 22nd? My response to you would be, what do you mean? There is no August 22nd. Okay, so be very, very mindful of that deadline. That deadline is the end of time. Okay, so make sure everything is in. Okay, I think that's about it. This is probably the last video message I'll be sharing with you for this semester. Like I said, once everything comes in, I will be posting grades and information here on EMU Online, and then I'll be posting those grades on my eMish as soon as I can, probably by the end of the day on a Thursday. I will, of course, be around in the fall term. If some of you want to actually meet face-to-face and stop by my office in Prairie Herald, that would be great. Maybe I'll see some of you in other classes. I'm teaching English 444, Writing for the World Wide Web, in the fall, which maybe some of you are enrolled in. I haven't really checked that yet. If some of you are graduating, going on with your life, congratulations. Wish you the best of luck. Keep thinking good thoughts about EMU. And some of you are writing majors who need some advice and want to talk about the writing program, let me know. That's what I'm here for. And generally speaking, good travels. It's been a good summer term. All right, I'll see you online.